basically what we're doing is next year we're going to hit 1 million subs, either 1 million, 1.5 million, which we should do in the next 4 months or so.
Okay.
And and then from there, we're basically going to do vlogs.
Are you moving away from just, like, obviously you're moving away from just business content with the vlogs, but do you think the business content stays a part of your brand, or do you think it just kind of becomes malleable?
It'll be on a second channel. Yeah, it'll be
Interesting.
on a separate channel, because I do love talking about the business stuff.
Yeah.
But as well, I think there's so many insights and aspects to my life. And here's the other thing. I just think people are getting bored. I think people are the sit down talking head video. The thing is, one of my friends was telling me the other day, he was like, dude, you're killing it. Like 120,000 subs a month on YouTube, fucking 90 million views on TikTok last month from the redistribution team, like blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter. Like none of that shit is important. I've seen it time and time again where people get to this position. It's not about getting to this position. It's about staying in this position. And I told him, don't give me my flowers for fucking getting here, because many people have done it. It's like, can I stay here? And the reason that I'm doing the vlogs,
Super G.
The reason that I'm doing the vlogs is because I understand at a certain point, like how many fucking times are people going to sit down and listen to me talking about, side hustles and this and that. And the other thing is, if you're a subscriber of mine exclusively on YouTube, I think you probably think, I try to sneak things in, I'll sneak in, certain conspiracy stuff or, like stuff that's a little bit, what's it called? Based. I'll sneak stuff like that in. But apart from that, dude, my YouTube's just fucking, it's very vanilla. Like my Instagram is really where you get a sense for my personality.
So this is, and maybe I'm wrong, but this is more of a play to go a little bit mainstream.
Maybe mainstream in a sense, but just grow the audience, right? Because that's the other thing. It's like I want to grow audience, but I don't want to grow an audience just for the sake of it.
You don't want to be a TikTok
felt
dancer.
like at any point making some of the, because you have to kind of play the game at some point to grow. With YouTube, maybe it's like, these business models, like just stuff
every single video I'm making at the moment, I do not want to make. That title is not the title that I want it to be. I'm making it because I want to get to 1 million to 1.2 million subs as quick as humanly possible, so that way I can transition to vlogs. So we're going to do 2 vlogs a month, because the other thing is, I look at the way the things go, right? You looked at, like, for example, in early 2000s, everyone wanted to be a jacked big bodybuilder until Kino Body came around and was like, no, like girls don't want this, like, and which is the big reason why most guys go to the gym. They want to get more girls, and you got Keto Body coming in and being like, actually no, they want this sort of physique. So like things swing, and the market changes, and I just think the market, when Graham Stephan started doing this stuff in 2018, people want that sit down stuff. I think now it's going, and remember, like in, 2013, 14, 15, 16, like vlogs were like killing it. Like everyone loved vlogs. The reason I don't do vlogs is because you can't grow with vlogs. But if I can get to 1.2, 1.5 million subs, and I can do vlogs, and I don't really have to care about growth, and then I can also have my second channel, and my second channel is where I still upload some of the business stuff, and some Q&As, and
Shorts.
still shorts. I have separate channels. I've got 22 channels at the moment that my team runs. Basically,
pushing enough product, Nick.